How much money can you actually make running a crypto node? Because you've probably seen crazy numbers online, from a few dollars a day to thousands. The truth is, most people fall somewhere in the middle, and it all depends on the type of node, the network, and your timing. Let's break it down simply. When you run a validator node on a proof-of-stake blockchain like Ethereum, Solana, or newer ecosystems like Mosaic, you earn rewards for helping secure the network and validate transactions. These rewards come from two sources: newly issued tokens and transaction fees. Now here's where it gets interesting. On established networks like Ethereum, running a validator typically requires a high upfront investment and offers relatively stable but lower percentage returns. You're looking at a few percent annually, which is predictable, but not life-changing unless you're operating at scale. On faster-growing networks like Solana, the rewards can be higher, especially if the network is still expanding. Validators can earn more tokens over time, and if the price of that token increases, your earnings can grow significantly without you doing anything extra. And this is where early positioning becomes powerful. If you run a node in a network before it gains mainstream attention, you accumulate tokens at a much lower value. So even if your daily rewards seem small at first, the upside comes from the potential growth of the token itself. But let's be real for a second. Not every node is profitable. Some networks have low activity, low fees, or weak token demand. In those cases, you might be earning rewards that simply don't hold value. That's why blindly chasing passive income in crypto can be misleading. Another factor most people ignore is costs. Running a node isn't completely free. You have server costs, maintenance, uptime requirements, and sometimes technical complexity. If your node goes offline, you can lose rewards or even get penalized depending on the network. So what should you actually expect? Realistically, node operators aim for consistent token accumulation rather than instant cash flow. The real game is stacking tokens in strong networks and letting time and adoption do the heavy lifting. Because in crypto, the biggest gains rarely come from short-term rewards. They come from being early, being consistent, and being positioned in the right ecosystem before it explodes. So the better question isn't, how much can you make today? It's, what could these rewards be worth in the future?